Hi guys, Ativ here, and in this video, I will be talking about the Eagles schedule. Hope you guys are having a great day, and without further ado, let's hop right into it. And sorry for not uploading in so long. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. So this is the Eagles schedule, and this was honestly one of the hardest schedules for my predictions that I've done so far. I mean, there actually are a lot that you may disagree with me with, but yeah, you can dislike the video if you want, you can give me a comment if you want. So yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into game one. So for their first game, they're playing at the Washington football team's stadium, and I think that the Eagles will be sweeping the Washington football team, as you will see later in this video. Washington honestly has a nasty defense, not gonna lie. But I feel like Ryan Kerrigan is an underrated player. But at the same time, I mean, if the Eagles can get their receiving core together, although they got Jalen Reagor, or however you say his last name, in the draft, so they kind of messed up on in the draft. They got Jalen Hurts in the second round as well when they already have Carson Wentz. But they do have Miles Sanders, who started to heat up towards the end of the year, and I think that he may be able to get an 1,000-yard season. And they have Fletcher Cox, obviously, who is a stud. And then, I'm not sure if Brandon Graham got injured or not, but they did get Darius Slay this season as well, over the offseason, because of Matt Patricia. So, yeah. In game 2, we have the Rams at Eagles, and I have the Eagles winning this. This one, I honestly would not be surprised to see the Eagles lose. I did talk about this in my Rams video, but Aaron Donald is such an elite player. The Rams got Cam Akers as well, because they lost Todd Gurley. And they have Robert Woods, who I believe said he wanted to be with the Rams for the rest of his career. So that's good for the Rams. And they had Cooper Kupp, who had a great season as well. But yeah, let's hop on into game 3. So in game 3, we have the Bengals at Eagles. I have the Eagles winning this. I mean, I don't think that Joe Burrow will have the chemistry in his third or fourth game, or in their third game. But I mean, he may have. I'm not sure. Maybe the Bengals will go off to a hot start with Von Bell and who was their other player? Was it DJ Reader? I'm not sure. It was a player from the Texans. Yeah, I think it was DJ Reader. I got confused with him and Laramie Tunsil. But they got DJ Reader as well from the Texans. So those are some two good players, and they have a great running back in Joe Mixon, and then AJ Green's going to be back by now, so that'll help them hopefully. They have Tyler Boyd, who I think is massively underrated. But yeah, in game 4 we have the Eagles at Niners, and I have the Niners winning this and the Eagles losing this. I mean, it's at the Niners' home, and everyone knows how good the Niners' defense is. And the Niners, they gave Raheem Mostert an extension, and we have George Kittle, who is, in my opinion, the best tight end in the league. And then, I'm not sure if Deebo Samuel, I'm not sure if he'll be back by now. Hopefully he will be, but I still think that the Niners will win, even if he's not back by now. In game 5, we have the Steelers versus the Eagles, and I have the Eagles losing this. I mean, this was one of the harder ones to call, although the Steelers' defense is insane. And then they'll have Roethlisberger back by now, and Juju he might have a really good season, unlike last season. And they have James Conner, who is he's very strong. Although he's not meant for speed, he's very strong. So yeah, I do think that this game is more in the Steelers' favor. Then game 6, we have the Ravens at Eagles. And this is another hard. Actually, I'm not sure. I have the Ravens winning. But, I mean, maybe this will be one of the games that the Ravens lose. I mean, everyone knows that the Ravens are an insane team. And by players, they have an insane defense. I mean, they got Calais Campbell. Although they did release Earl Thomas, they still have Marlon Humphrey. And Marlon Humphrey's a beast. I feel like he's a bit underrated, honestly. But although the Earl Thomas getting released will hurt them, I mean, I guess it was for the better because he has anger. He kind of has anger issues, but I still think that the Ravens should win this one. In Game 7, we have the Giants at Eagles. I have the Giants winning this. Giants losing this. My bad. I had a brain fart right there. But I think that the Eagles should win this one pretty easily. I mean, it's a rivalry game, so the Giants are still going to put up somewhat of a fight. But Carson Wentz, he's insane. And, yeah. In Game 8, we have the Cowboys at Eagles. I talked about this in my Cowboys video. I have the Eagles winning this. I have this series being split. Two pretty good teams. I mean, for their players, I'm not sure how good the Cowboys are, but I mean, maybe two solid teams. We'll keep it there. In Game 9, we have the Eagles at Giants. Another Giants game. I have the Eagles winning. I have the Eagles sweeping the Giants, and I have them sweeping the Washington football team. In my opinion, the two worst teams in this division. Yeah. So in Game 10, we have the Eagles at Browns, and this was a hard one, honestly, for me to predict, but I have the Eagles winning this. I mean, the Browns have a lot of talent. They have Nick Chubb, Odell Beckham, Jarvis Landry, and then they have a gunslinger in Baker Mayfield. But they got Andrew Sandejo as well this off. Oh, yeah, I believe it was this offseason when they got Andrew Sandejo. So, yeah, the Browns have a lot of talent, but so do the Eagles. So this should be a pretty close game, I feel like. In Game 11, we have the Seahawks at Eagles. I have the Seahawks winning this and the Eagles losing. Talked about this in my Seahawks video. I feel like the Seahawks have more firepower than the Eagles. The Seahawks have two great receivers. They have, in my opinion, the second best QB in the league. They have Chris Carson, who I feel like is very underrated. I mean, man's got 1,200 yards, and I feel like he didn't really get talked about that much. And then, I mean, their defense is pretty good now, although despite them having a decent defense last season, well, maybe not decent, but, they weren't a very good defense last season, but Jamal Adams should help them quite a bit, so yeah. In Game 12, we have the Eagles at Packers. I have the Packers winning this. I mean, I don't know, man. If the Packers can find their groove, the Packers are always good, let's be honest. I mean, I'm not sure who will be starting in this game. If On Q Sports always talks about this in his videos. Aaron Rodgers, he hasn't been the same since his shoulder injury in 2017. So, I mean, I'm not sure how good Aaron Rodgers will do this year, but he's a Hall of Famer, no doubt about that. And I mean, great player, so hopefully he'll be pretty good this season. But yeah, I have the Packers winning this. In Game 13, we have the Saints at Eagles. I have the Saints winning this, Eagles losing. The Saints have talent all around. Literally, they have, in my opinion, top 5 tight end in the league in Jared Cook. They have Michael Thomas, who he's arguably the best receiver in the league. They just got Emmanuel Sanders. They have Alvin Kamara, who, in my opinion, is the second best receiving running back in the league. Then they have Drew Brees, who's insanely accurate. I mean, he broke a record 2 seasons ago for the highest completion percentage in a season with over 77%, I believe. And then on the defense, they have Cameron Jordan and Mario Davis, 2 hard hitters. And I feel like Cameron Jordan's a bit underrated. But yeah, I think the Saints should win this one. In Game 14, we have the Eagles at Cardinals. I have the Cardinals winning this one. I feel like this was another hard one to predict for me. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles won this one, honestly. Like, the only reason I'm going with the Cardinals winning this is because I think Kyler Murray is going to have an insane season. And him and DeAndre Hopkins, that's just a deadly duo. And I feel like it will be a hard duo to stop. But yeah. In game 15, we have the Eagles at Cowboys. I have the Cowboys winning this, Eagles losing. I talked about this in my Cowboys video. I think that these two teams will be splitting. And I'm going with the Cowboys winning because of home field advantage, honestly. In game 16, we have the Washington football team at the Eagles. I have the Eagles winning this. I talked about this earlier in the video. I have the Washington football team getting swept by the Eagles. They have a decent defense, and Dwayne Haskins has a big arm, but he was arguably the worst starting QB in the league last season. But they do have scary Terry McLaurin, who could get a 1,000-yard season. I mean, he got 919 yards in his rookie season, so that's insane. But I have the Eagles going 8-8. Let me know if you disagree with me in the comments below. And yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.